What's up? Ah, there we go. No, I've been trying to figure out. Anyway, I broke a string on this thing, throwing it off a train the other day. Fortunately, nothing else got smashed up. It definitely has some fresh dings in it. That's for sure. Um, anyway, I didn't really get. It's sort of tuned, but I haven't had a chance to practice today. Welcome to the stream, folks. Happy to have you. So, um, yeah, welcome. Audrey finally caught a stream. Nice. Good job. Great work. Everybody's in. Sick. Yeah, well, so obviously I made it back to Pittsburgh. It was quite a journey, but I'm here and I'm so fucking tired. So tired. I'll tell you all about it in a sec. I'm gonna crack open a cold one. It's a delicious carbonated water, just plain, but I like it. It's yeah, cheers. Oh, that's refreshing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I I rode out of here like a couple weeks ago, I guess. I don't even know how long I've been out for, but yeah, rode from here to Chicago, and then I actually rode with my friend Emily from Chicago to Minneapolis, and then rode the train back from Minneapolis to Chicago, and then from Chicago back to, well, Cleveland, and then I took a Greyhound for the rest of the 2 hours because I really didn't feel like possibly missing another train or it not coming when I was expecting it to, and then being stuck at that fucking at that hobo jungle for another day. I was just like pretty well over it. You look great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm so low energy right now. I'm sorry. I just wanted to check in with y'all and hang out for a little bit before I go to bed. I usually don't do streams this late in the day, but well, cuz used to be I'd be entirely too fucked up to do a decent stream after 7 or 8 p.m. Now, not so much. It's not my typical move. So I hope y'all are having a real good evening or night. For a lot of you, it's night. I know on the West Coast, a lot of you are over there and it's like 6 or something. But yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, I was traveling hard for not traveling because I was sitting in the bush for like 3 days, but between Minneapolis and getting to the hop out in Chicago, I didn't really get any time to rest. I got to Chicago and like immediately after being picked up was brought to a big party, and so partied it up and then crashed out at some friends squat, and headed to the next hop out like directly after that the next day. And I missed my train the first day and I didn't see it the second day and it started getting late, so I decided to stay put because I had court the next morning and I didn't want to risk being in some random fucking place with no charge on my phone when I'm supposed to be going to Zoom court. So I did that. That was a follow up for what I ended up going to Minnesota for. So if you've been following along, you already know that the reason I decided to go to Minnesota. Well, I wanted to head out of Pittsburgh for a minute because I wanted to take a train ride and get some video footage and just have some fun. So I decided to go to Chicago because I have friends in Chicago. And, my friend Emily just happened to be heading over to Minnesota around then. And I thought, you know what? Things lined up in such a way, like I might as well just ride out there with her and go do that stupid warrant thing. So I did that, and I took care of everything that I meant to take care of and more on this trip. So it was just like, other than me being sick for the first 3 days, and I got like really fucking sick. I was just fucking. Other than that, I was just going the whole time. Just yeah, and there were a few days where I was posted up at my dad's house, and it was super fucking hot, and I was outside for the whole thing because they didn't want my dog in the house. And if my dog has to sit outside in the weather, then I'm gonna sit outside in the weather. So we hung out. It was like 90 plus degrees, which is really hot for Minnesota, and it's super humid. So that wasn't super fun. Um, yeah. But anyway, so the actual first court hearing for the thing, because I just went to Rice County to deal with the warrant. So I ended up spending 9 hours in jail, which is not bad at all. And then I went to court. They did the whole bondage thing, the fucking chains and the humiliation thing, putting me in a stupid outfit. And I'm sure I'm sure somebody got a kick out of it. Fucking leg chains and shit. It's so stupid and annoying. It's really hard for me to walk into because I have a fucking prosthetic. But it wasn't a big deal. It was just like in and out. They released me soon after court. I mean, I was sitting in that jail cell for another like hour or two, but yeah. And they scheduled my court date. They approved me for Zoom, and that was on, I think, Wednesday. And we got the next court hearing is in September, so I don't really have to worry about that until then, which is great because my public defender hadn't even like looked over my case yet, and I'm gonna fight it because I don't think that they had probable cause to pull me over at all. And yeah, it's dumb, super dumb. Anyway, yeah, I hope y'all are doing good. I arrived here in Pittsburgh flat broke. Captain is posting some links there if you feel like throwing down. I'm I know I'm not putting on the wildest show for you right now, but we're hanging out and it's all good. And I'll tell you all about my stories and getting back here. But yeah, my brain is made out of fucking jelly right now, and I don't have any weed, and it's sad. I lost my fucking my distillate pen back in Minnesota, and yeah, all I got is kratom actually, which might be it's definitely not going to do anything for my energy level, that's for sure. But it's fucking 9 p.m. anyway. Guess I'll pull this good shit out. Hey, this is the cash I left for myself that I didn't want to bring with me in my bag, just like little extras and stuff that I left back at the house. So that's nice. A few handy things and some extra kratom. Yes, very good. Oh, thanks, Cousin It. I'd love that. Yeah, I got maybe like $10 left after that trip. I'll tell you a little bit more about the rides in a second here. Gonna get some water and mix this shit up. Hold on, one sec. fucking spoon. Yeah. Ow. My camp spoon is probably buried deep in my bag right now. I'm pretty good about keeping my stuff in my backpack all nice and organized. But, when you're actively traveling, sometimes, well, every time, it's like impossible to keep everything straight, especially when you're like getting on and off of trains. Sometimes you need to just like chuck everything in your bag and just deal with it later. And that's exactly what happened when I got to Cleveland. So, did you get some tobacco? Yeah, but really bad, shitty tobacco. There. By the time I got into town later that night to do my laundry, it was like pushing 11. It was a 24-hour laundromat. So, it didn't matter how late I was in there. There was a smoke shop right next to it, and I picked up some top. Yeah, it's not my favorite. Not my favorite at all. It's cheap. It's been definitely helping me cut down on smoking, because I'm like, do I really want to smoke? If I really, really need one, then it's here. I got it. It was like $5, and it came with papers, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I slept until like fucking 1 p.m. today, and maybe even about 1 p.m. I don't really sleep that late, but also there's a lot of reasons why it took so much fucking out of me. It really did. I'm like still just beat. It's gonna take me like another day to fully recover. Hey, thanks, Carl Roberts. Robertus. Carl, thank you. You're so sweet. Really appreciate that. Because I'm just going to be like laid out for the next 24 hours. I am working on some type of, this is not a very good stir spoon at all for this. I'm going to be working on I want to get my computer mailed out so I can edit the footage from my ride out of Pittsburgh, which was pretty chill. I went to the yard, and the direction I was going, I didn't actually have to infiltrate the yard at all, because the train stops outside of it. So, I just got to wait in a bush, and it was real nice and quiet and low key, no bulls or anything like that. And just hopped on, and the ride was much shorter than I thought it was going to be. Because, I don't know, I'm just so used to really long rides, riding out west where everything is so much more spread apart. Hey, thanks, Randy Farrell. You're so sweet. God, what a sweetheart. Y'all are great. Thank you. Really do appreciate it. So, yeah, taking that ride out was really chill. It was, oh, that was you, cousin it. Thanks, buddy. Cheers. Here's some delicious mud water to choke down. Ugh. Yeah, that's bitter. And yeah, next time I ride into Chicago, I know a little bit better what I want to do, because I had no idea. I was just well, we'll figure it out as I go. And I ended up deep in the IM facility, the loading and unloading yard. There was nowhere to hide. I had to reveal myself to get out. And fortunately, I didn't get any more tickets or in any trouble with the law again. It's because it sucks. I mean, it kind of comes with the territory when you're doing shit like this. You gotta have to expect that you're gonna deal with the law once in a while, and that's just kind of how it is. But I didn't catch another ticket, so that's good. And ended up taking public transit over to Emily's and chilled out there for a little while. And the ride back from Minneapolis back into Chicago was, um, well, we missed our train the first time there too, because it stopped at, we had already been waiting for a long time, got rained out for a good while. I got fucking soaked, and it finally passed, but it was not fun. Just like fucking wet and bored. And yeah, we missed the train because we both got on a ride, my friend and I, and it wasn't the best ride, especially for two people. So I got off to run ahead and get on the next ride so that we would both have more space. But the train only was stopped for like less than 5 minutes. I figured I would have time. Usually they'll be stopped for like 15 to 20 minutes before they go. And I wasn't like taking my sweet time either because we had already been waiting in that bush for so long. I was like, God damn if I fucking miss this train because I'm fucking so over being here. But it started rolling forward and accelerating pretty quickly before I could even get up to the next car. It was just like out. Um, it was bullshit. So my friend got off the train because they're sweet and didn't want to leave me behind. But I was in the process of loading up onto that train car, and I threw my nice expensive water bladder on it and was about to throw my dog up there and climb up with my pack when it started moving. And my homie, their water bottle had gotten a hole in it, so it all leaked out. And they were like, oh fuck, train's moving. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna run after that because my leg's fucked up and I have a dog and whatever. But I had already thrown my water bladder up there, and they were just like, oh fuck. So they dropped their pack and just like tore ass after that fucking train, like just like a fucking bat out of hell, and like grabbed onto the fucking ladder, jumped up, and like grabbed my fucking water bladder and jumped back off again real quick. They were like a superhero. It was crazy. But like also I was like, wow, that was really nice of you. And they were like, yo, you remember my water leaked out? That was the only water that we had between us. And I was like, oh yeah, no wonder you were so damn motivated. I mean, like it would have sucked if I hadn't got it back. Like I was just like, well, there she goes. My $50 fucking water bladder that I love very much. But they were just like, hell no, not on my watch. So that was cool. But we did miss that train. It sucked. Like they could have caught it twice in the time that I missed it. But that's how it goes. Oh hey, we got oh, thank you. On the fly soon. That's very sweet of you. You're great. Thanks, Debbie. So yeah, that was a trip. And then we fucking waited for another stupid amount of time. It was like hours and hours until the next one came. But fortunately, it came a lot sooner than we were expecting it. We didn't have to wait a whole 12 or 24 hours for the next one. Caught that, and that was pretty chill. But getting into that yard, I had ridden that with my friend before, and our train stopped right at the spot where we had escaped the yard the last time, but they had repaired the hole in the fence that we snuck out of the last time. They had repaired it and like fortified it. So we're like in the yard. There was a car coming up, like a worker. It could have been a bull even, and we're just like fuck. So I, I just like turned around and found like a weak spot in the fence line and just started fucking kicking it. And usually that's not my style. I don't like to leave anything, too notable behind, like, because I don't want to blow spots up and whatever. But at this point, I was just like, hell the fuck no, I'm not about to have another run in with another bull right now, and I just want to get the fuck out of this yard. So I just fucking like kicked out the slat of the fence, and it was like just enough space to squeeze through, and fucking we both fucking shoved our gear and like rolled out just as that vehicle was pulling up on us, and yeah, got out. And then some folks from the squat came and picked us up and brought us over to this like crazy anarchist punk party. They were doing like maybe, I don't know, some type of fundraiser. I don't know what exactly um, what it was for, but it was really cool. It was like an alternate anarchist pride kind of event. Something about yeah, they had a bunch of activist picketing type signs up on the wall behind the band. There were some bands that played. There's an open bar and like snack bar, and I ended up playing some music with my friends outside for a while, and that was really sweet. Oh, thanks, in Texas. Fuck yeah, that's so sweet. Okay, fucking everybody, every single stream I do, somebody asks where is Satan. Like, please stop fucking asking. She's literally like right here. Like, unless I say otherwise, she's right next to me. It's so annoying. Yes, she's right there. Oh yeah, another question that somebody asks me every time. Holy fuck. Yeah, my patience is like, I have no spoons right now. I swear to God, I'm just gonna like go fucking back to bed. Or yeah, after this stream. How's the air? I know you've seen the maps of the smoke. I just came from Minneapolis to Chicago to Pittsburgh, so I'm like right in the middle of it. It's bad. Um. So anyway, yeah, I got to the party. It was really cool. Saw some friends. And that was super sweet and good. And then the next day I was at the hop out and told that part of the story. Now, once I did catch my train, it actually wasn't the train that I was looking for. At that point, I was just like so fucking sick of waiting that I was just like, yeah, I'll just take the one that heads through to New York, because it crew changes in Cleveland, and then I can get off in Cleveland. And I had like already looked up the Greyhound prices for that distance, and it was $22. I was like, yo, yeah, I can fucking definitely swing that. $22 for the last 2 hours of the trip, no big deal. So I bagged the train. It was a really bad ride. The ride that I got was like not something like, if you had a choice, that wouldn't be the one that you would pick, because it's like a weird type of IM car that doesn't have usually you're like in kind of a well on the side of the Connex box, and you can like lay down in there and get covered. But this one doesn't have like the front like lip of it. So if somebody were like standing next to the track and like looking toward you, they would be able to see you clear as day. I was able to find a way to kind of like smush myself in a certain way so that it was less obvious, which was really not very comfortable at all. Um, yeah. Mark says if you can sing Your Love by the Outfield, I will cash up a 20. I don't even know that song, man. If you're gonna throw down, throw down. I'm not a fucking dancing monkey, and I certainly can't sing you a song that I've never heard. Yes, Timothy, they're, yeah, great group of folks, wonderful people. I saw like, and I there was another friend that was coming into town. I just barely missed her, which would have been nice to say hi, but next time. With this type of lifestyle, you see a lot of people when you don't expect to, and then like you miss people a lot that like just barely miss, like ships in the night, and it happens all the time. But you know that they're gonna still be traveling, and you're gonna be traveling, and you're gonna meet up with them in the craziest fucking place next. So it's not so bad. So I bagged my train. Was a pretty shit ride. At this point, I was like so fucking tired already, and I hadn't showered since Minneapolis or like washed my clothes, um, and just had been sitting in a bush and like running around observing the yard the entire time, and just subsisting off of camp food because I was so fucking broke. Just like I got myself a good meal before I did finally catch out, but like yeah, I wasn't eating a whole lot, and I wasn't sleeping a whole lot either. I did that night before court. I did end up sleeping like a good solid 5 hours, because I knew I wasn't going to be hopping out anywhere. But when you're sitting and waiting on a train, you're not like totally relaxed because every time a train rolls by, you're like, what is that? You want to see what it is, and I'm listening to my scanner and making sure like that I'm not missing my train again. So yeah, I got 5 hours of sleep. It was great. And then, you know, being on the train, I was like, well, I'm gonna stay kind of awake because I caught it in the evening, and I figured, you know, it might be arriving in Cleveland as early as like midnight or so, but it didn't arrive until like 5:30 in the morning. But while I was rolling through Toledo, I like I had been staying up, kind of entertaining myself on my phone a bit and staying warm because it was actually a pretty chilly night. And I found a way to stretch out so me and Satan could be comfortable on that weird rail car. But so we had sided out in Toledo, and I kind of dozed off, or so I thought. And when I woke back up again, I thought we were still at that same side out in Toledo because we were stopped. And I was like, oh yeah, we're still stopped here, man. We've been stopped for a good while. That's crazy. And I was like, huh, I should check my map real quick. So I did, and I was in fucking Cleveland. I fucking passed out and like slept all the way through those like the next few hours of that ride, and thought I was still at the same place. And my train had been stopped, so I knew that I didn't have much time to get off the fucking train before it started rolling again, and I sure as fuck was not gonna miss that crew change because I needed to get back to Pittsburgh. I didn't have any any more leeway, because my fucking liner for my leg is fucked up, and any more fucked up, I won't be able to walk. So if I had to figure out how to ride back from Buffalo, New York, that would have been pretty bullshit. Or I guess I could have taken a Greyhound, but I had already purchased my Greyhound ticket from Cleveland on my ride there because I was like, yeah, I'm getting off in Cleveland. So I'm like, I look at my map, I'm like, holy shit, I'm in fucking Cleveland. I'm at the fucking yard right now. And the train starts rolling again. Like, it's just crawling forward. And I'm like, fuck, 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 fuck. So I like peek out of my my sleeping bag, and sure enough, it's fucking morning, and I'm like, fuck. So I'm like trying to get out of my sleeping bag, like clawing my way out of it, and like my zipper's like getting stuck. Satan's in the bottom of the sleeping bag because she likes to curl up like way at the bottom by my foot, and I'm just like, like a fucking baby being born out of my fucking sweaty ass sleeping bag, like try to peel it off, and all my shit's like, I didn't bum splode everywhere, but like a bunch of my shit was out. Usually, I'll keep track of where I'm at, and then like the town before where I hop off the train is where I'll like get my gear back together and get it ready to just like throw off the train and go, which I hadn't done. So I had like a few things laying out that I didn't have time to put back together. So like, I fucking jump out of my sleeping bag, I pull Satan out, I fucking get my boot on and my leg on, and I'm just like fuck, 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 fuck. I'm like so fucked. um, but yeah, and the train's like rolling. It's crawling. It's like it's not ripping or anything. It's just kind of moving forward at like a mile per hour or so. But I don't like to hop on or off on the fly because that's how I got run over as a kid. So it sketches me out. It was going slow enough that I didn't feel like too sketched out by it. So I just started pitching my shit overboard. I'm just like, fuck. I throw like my sleeping bag overboard. I throw my fucking fanny pack overboard, and like, my food bag and Satan's saddlebags because they detach from her harness. So she was wearing her harness, but like pitch her fucking saddlebags. I pitched my fucking mandolin. And I like grabbed Satan by the little handle and fucking hopped off before it started going too fast again. It was sketch. I was like, I was just like fuck, 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 just like throwing shit. um, yeah, but we made it. I did not miss my crew change. I would have lost my goddamn mind if I had missed my crew change. In Texas says, now when I see a train, I'm looking for places to ride. Odd for a 60-year-old to have those new thoughts. Hey, it's never too late. there's definitely there's definitely comfortable rides and less comfortable rides. I mean, if you're determined enough, you can probably ride anything, but it's just that there's no cover on a lot of them, and there's not a whole lot of space to sit on a lot of them. Oh, I didn't know you used to ride, cousin it. That's cool. They say sometimes I miss the life, but I'm so spoiled now I'd probably crack pretty quick. Yeah, I mean it's like everything kind of adds up when you're traveling that way. Like I was just sitting in the bush trying to just take it easy because I I didn't want to wear down my liner for my leg any more than I had to. I didn't, I wasn't trying to walk around too much. But like even so, just like laying around in the bush, there's a lot to it that adds up. Just like jumping up every time a train rolls by to go and check it out or whatever. Oh, I have the hiccups. Excuse me. And then, just, I guess, yeah, just those little things. Taking care of your body in a bush. I guess I just was like so stoked when I finally had clean clothes, and, I still got clean clothes to change into because all of my clothes were so dirty, and it got to the point like I don't wear my clothes till they get crazy dirty because sometimes you end up in a situation where you have to go back and re-wear your stuff. So if it's already like grimy as fuck, then you know I mean, you can rewear it, but like, why? I'd rather not. So I just like, let it get a little grimy and gross. And then, if I need to, I can wear it a second time. So I had gone through all my clothes 2 times at this point, and there was nothing clean to wear. I just felt like so nasty. It was like pissing off my skin. I have a bit of an itchy crotch rash because of it. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be bathing daily until my skin clears up. Probably a few days before it's all good. Oh yeah, we got some new merch. There's these cool pint glasses that I just put up a few days ago with some beautiful artwork of my channel icon picture on it. I think they're cool. If you're the kind of person that uses those sorts of things, that is kind of neat. I know Teespring is a little bit more expensive than I wish it was, and I don't get as much of the profit as I would like, but I am looking into new alternatives. Um, yeah, I'm working on that. That's something I'm going to be working on while I'm here too, because I want to post up here for maybe like a week or two before I start thinking about moving again, um, and do some channel maintenance and put out some fresh content, and focus and be serious about that for a little bit. So it'll be good. It'll be fun. We'll hang out more, and yeah, we all like that. Yeah, the new Schwillen pint glass. It's tight. At least check it out. It's kind of cool. There's oh yeah, the tank top. I do the most random random merch shit. But yeah, there's a cool ass tank top too with a painting that I did on it that got stolen, unfortunately, from the person who purchased it. It's very sad. Um, oh, the dad cap. Yeah, see. I do this shit where I like make stuff for my channel when I'm like stoned or something, and just like do it on a whim and totally forget what I did. But the cat remembers, so that's good. I'm glad we got him around. Oh, howdy there, Jeremy B. Smashing that heart button. Heart's just flying out. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, hit the like button, folks. Yeah. Satan is very, very tired still. Like, look at this dog. She's been just... If you don't believe me that I'm tired as fuck, look at this baby. She's not even, like, looking at me. She's just knocked out. And she's been like that since we got here yesterday. Yeah. The way that Satan looks right now is the way that I feel right now. Not even a move. Look at that. Now, if you know anything about Satan, you know that she's a very energetic dog, and she's like super rough and tumble. She can just go 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 and never stop and not get tired. And so if she's like that, that might give you a pretty good idea of yeah, how rough it was, because I was like going hard for like a good 5 days straight. We both were, but yeah, it was a lot, and it was hot and it was smoky as fuck. Yeah, the worst of the smoke is like exactly where I just came from. Yeah, that's right, Kat. Normally she'd at least like look up and be like, "Hey, you're talking about me." Huh, Satan? Oh, there's an ear perk. Huh, Satan? She's like, "I'm ignoring you. I sleep. I sleeps." Oh, my nose is itchy. Oh yeah, I need some new fucking jewelry real bad. I need to put some new metal in my face. Yeah, she's knocked the fuck out. It's so funny. Making my way in America says the IMs are unbelievably hot. Are you talking about the train? Cause I mean, yeah, it like it can get hot because there's no like cover from the sun. Um, and yeah, that can take a lot out of you too, just like being in the sun for hours on end. Fortunately, my last ride was in the evening, so I wasn't caught in the sun for too long. And, all that smoke cover kept the sun off me too. But maybe just like breathing in all that smoke too, like took a lot out of us. But all. Oh, you did 10 hours today. Nice. Where'd you ride from? Where'd you go? Yeah, that's chill. I wasn't sure how long the ride from Chicago to Cleveland would be, but it was like a full like 12 hours before the crew change. Well, not quite 12 hours because I got on the train around like 5:30. Actually, it was like exactly 12 hours. Now that I'm thinking about it. The buddy that one of my so the last day that I was there, a couple of people that I know actually showed up to the hop out. Nice guys, good folks. One of them ended up on the same train as me, and the other one stayed behind because he prefers a specific, like a different train with pigs on it. So like apparently, I don't know if this is like a rule in general, but at least from on that line, if you catch the ones where there's a bunch of pigs, which means like like flat rail cars with the back of the semi trucks on them, with the wheels and stuff. Those are pigs, and then there's like the pigs with wings. They've got the air guard underneath so that you have a hiding spot. But like the train that had all the pigs on them apparently were much higher priority, so they go a lot faster. So he wanted to wait for the one that got him there faster. Memphis tried to go to Nashville. Oh, you tried and you didn't, huh? What happened? 10 hours riding. Where'd you end up, buddy? I have not. I've not hopped in Tennessee, so I can't really offer any advice. But this is just for folks in the know. But I did get my 2023 copy. If you know what that means, then you know what that means. After all that mission, you look great for real. Thanks, man. Yeah, I definitely feel like that it took a couple years off my life, at least with the smoke, because it was so bad. I couldn't see. Heat and ran out of water. Oh, I gotcha. So you bailed. That's the thing, buddy. I don't want to be a fucking D-bag, but I think that everybody, when you're riding trains, should take well more water than you think you're gonna need. I know it's heavy, but it's worth it. Don't skimp out on that shit, because that can be the difference between like a successful ride and an unsuccessful ride. Not only that, but let me show you something that I really, really like. Here, hold on. No, I'm just gonna bum explode everywhere now. It's for the best, because I do need to go through this. I need to sort my whole bag. Oh, here we go. This fucking thing. Now if you were here for my other live stream, I might have shown it to you, but this is, I know that you can't really like, I don't know where you would find something like this. I got it from a guy who was having a yard sale in Alaska. It's camo cloth. Let me show you how big it is. It's kind of neat. And it's light and it fits inside of that little bag. It's I want to say like 10 foot by 5 foot, maybe even 12 foot by 5 foot. And this thing I use for hiding, because it's like, it's like a nice kind of rusty color. So if I'm like going through a yard where there's a catwalk, because sometimes they'll have like catwalks above the train that like the bulls can look down into the cars. So if I think I'm going through somewhere like that, I can take this, I'll get underneath the grate and like line myself up, put my dog like between my legs, in my lap, and then my backpack at my feet, like, parallel, and then wrap this up around all of us. So like if you were looking, unless you're looking really hard, you wouldn't be able to see us. And I've been able to avoid getting pulled off in spots because of this. And its other use is when it's crazy fucking hot, I can use it as a shade cloth, and it's so long that I can just like, use my carabiners or my my 550 cord and like make a little shade structure right above the well that I'm lying in, and it's saved my ass. Like I swear to God. So if you can find something that works like this, like a nice piece of light shade cloth, it's got so many uses. I even wore this as a fucking toga when I was doing my laundry because I didn't have anything clean to wear. I would highly recommend anybody, even if you don't like ride trains, but if you just like tramp or travel, fucking, just yeah, it's a good thing to have. It's really saved my ass on a number of occasions, and I used it as a backdrop when I went to court. Actually, I took a picture and put it on my Instagram. You should follow my Instagram, by the way. But so it was like I did my court hearing at the Hop Out, and I had this hung up behind me, so it was just like, all they can see is just that, and then me in my fucking button-up cut-off shirt, and like it looks good. It looks good. They would have had no idea that I was sitting at a Hop Out in a bush. Like, it's funny, but yeah, something like that. If you're serious, it's like about, well, I mean, I like gear. I like gear a lot, and I like stuff that does, serves a lot of different purposes. Yeah, this is one of my favorite random things that not a lot of people carry with them. Oh, thanks, Captain. Yeah, Captain's fucking hassling you. And, yeah, fucking get down with the kick down. I'm broke as a joke. Wouldn't mind a little love in the form of currency. And, you can buy my love. It's true. Ain't gonna lie. Ooh, that kratom's hitting me. Ooh, I'm high as fuck. There it goes. Loving it. Yeah, maybe I should do a few segments this week about like different tips on. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Keep an eye and an ear out. And if you are interested in that sort of thing, pro tips for backpacking, train riding, off grid, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button, so that you don't miss them. And I will be putting out an edited video soon. I've got the footage. I don't know how long it's going to be. It could end up being a really short one, but it will be a nice, nice video with good quality. I'm really stoked to make it. And I'm definitely going to be making some more as well. Monica says, I don't like commenting much, but here I am. Miss you both, even if we've never met. I'm subscribed to the Patreon. Cool. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me, Monica. I am going to be releasing some short clips onto my Patreon this week as well. So if you're interested in that sort of thing and you want to kind of have an inside scoop when I do post on there, then for as little as $1 a month, you can get that inside scoop. Oh, somebody kicked down through. Oh, thank you, Be Your Best. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Fuck yeah. Ugh. Y'all are great. And if anybody kicked down on the Venmo and you're wondering why I haven't shouted you out, or the Cashapp, I hope somebody did. That'd be sweet to log off and check that and be like, oh hell yeah, so and so kicked it down. I can't. I don't know how to turn on notifications for that. I've tried many times, and yeah, so I just I don't get notifications while I'm live streaming about those. So I will send you a little thank you note afterward, if you did. Monica is severely injured and waiting on the system to maybe make finances just barely okay, but you're worth it, Cornelius. Oh, damn, you're sweet. Well, I hope you only pledged $1 a month and not anything more, because, yeah, I know how it is dealing with the fucking medical system. That's a real drag. Mm-hmm. Yup. Yup. Making my way in America says solo hops are cool but rough on IMs. I've let many IMs go due to no rides. I'm not gonna talk shit on your technique or whatever. That's not my style, but I've literally I've never had to let an IM go because I couldn't find a ride on it. Maybe you're just missing rides because you don't know that, there's ways to identify your rides. I think maybe you're missing them because you're not aware of certain rail cars that are rides. Say it in quiet. Like I've never seen an intermodal that didn't have something to ride on. Sky, yes, I do have Venmo. There is a link in the description. Thanks so much. I do appreciate you. And the captain just dropped the link there. Phew, I'm gonna do a nice grape soda here. This is it's kind of like if kombucha was a soda pop. It's good. I like these a lot. Cheers. Oh, so good. Yeah, I'm back in this punk house that I was staying in last time I was here. It's a really good spot for me to be, and they're so welcoming, and yeah, but it's a booze-free house, not like I mean, I haven't been drinking a whole lot anyway, but it definitely makes it easier not to drink when there's no booze in the house, so it's good. Oh, wonderful. Monica, no, I can spare 5 on it for you. Oh, you're sweet. You're sweet. I love all you sweet people. Oh, shout out to Sam. Yeah, where the fuck is Sam? They even, called their phone number. I don't know. Are you going to work the beet harvest this year? Yes. And thank you for reminding me also, because I need to, I'm going to get my little notebook out. Oh, yeah. I'm sure I showed y'all this, maybe last time, but this is my new little notebook. This one got fucked up in the rain when I was getting to the hop out in Chicago. It wasn't supposed to rain, and the sky just opened up and dumped. And this was in my pocket, so... And you'll notice that certain pages are all, fucked up. Okay, there's no sensitive information on here. Somebody's gonna hit the pause and like get my social security number or whatever. Um, yeah, this ink got all like fucked up, but then this ink that's with this type of pen that I use, this is like the type of pen that I typically use. I know it's worn, but um, that is perfectly fine. Isn't that crazy? Oh yeah. Okay, that one doesn't have any sensitive information either. Okay. um, yeah. Maybe. No, I think we're good. Okay. Yeah, it didn't run, which is cool. Or like this shit. Um, okay, that's not sensitive information either. Like perfectly crisp. It's totally fine and good. I love it. Oh yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I want to be doing. Like, um, more like tattoo. I I think I'm gonna get my fucking tattoo machine mailed out to me out here and put together a flash sheet, and that's gonna be another hustle, I think. While I'm out here, just rock a bunch of tattoos and do like cool stream of consciousness shit like that with like the line work, a couple other things that I was drawing. Let's see, like this. I wanna do something like this on myself, and then I was just doing some vultures because they're cute. I got like the cool mouth and the big pointy nose and the cute little eye. But yeah, definitely gonna get more serious. Oh yeah, what was I was gonna write down. That's why I got my thing out. Oh, that's it. Yes. I need to get a hold of call. I'm just gonna put call beats because I'll figure I'll know what that means. I gotta call my like worker like employment manager or whatever and like just confirm that I am gonna be working there at the same yard again because I wasn't sure with the warrant and stuff. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it would be easier to just transfer to a different county or something that isn't in Minnesota so that it doesn't fuck with my pay and the warrant or whatever. I don't know. But now it's taken care of, so it's all good. I don't have to worry about that. Oh, thanks, BYB. Just so you know, I do appreciate it, but if you donate directly through PayPal or Venmo or Cashapp, um, then that's better because I can get it right away and YouTube doesn't take a big cut. So, but, you know, if that's the way that works best for you, then that's fine. All right, man, you take care and ride safe out there. Make sure you bring enough water this time, buddy. Yeah, YouTube does take a big ass fucking cut. It's garbage. It sucks. But you know, that doesn't detract from the generosity of anybody that does kick down through super chat. I still do appreciate it. Oh, check this out. My buddy Chris gave me this sick ass new marker for tagging. Or yeah, it's like a paint pen. It works really good too. I love it a lot. I can't wait to try it on stuff. I mean, I've already been drawing on some stuff, but you know. Oh boy, I'm tired. I'm gonna fucking roll a little smoke. I'm about to head out too. Just gonna roll this smoke and do one last round for Spange, one last call. If you wanna get down with the kickdown, I would love that. And if you can't, then don't worry about it. And if you are new to the channel and you would like to see more and you're like, what the fuck is this person on about? Like, what are they talking about? You know, there's a lot of backstory. There's a lot of content. I got tons of content up. Like, just go and check out my homepage and just scroll through some shit. Or if you're returning, maybe you want to pick your favorite video and share it somewhere. Like, tell folks, yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell notification so that you don't miss when I go live next. And thank you for reminding me of that, Captain. There is a Discord, and it's totally free, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful community resource for us. There's some really great folks in there. We should do a fucking voice chat again sometime soon. What do y'all think? Let's schedule a voice chat for sometime this weekend or something. That'd be fun. Then we can all talk together. So if you're on the fence about joining Discord, then there's some incentive. And I'll have a chat session. I know I sound like I'm fucking I don't know. I sound probably super weird because I'm just like zombied out. But yeah, I'll get my energy back. I just need another night of sleep and a lot of good food. And just take it easy. Yeah, what a trip. What a trip. Then... let's see if I can figure it out. Just passing through, I've never been here before. I have no idea what's no. What's the chords? I'll have to figure that one out. Anyway. I will learn some new songs to play for you guys after I've had a chance to rest and get a fresh string. Yes, this has been a Cheese Dog Mafia production. That's right, tip your local Cheese Dog Mafia. Gotta keep them satisfied, keep them happy. Alright. Yes, okay. Thank you all so much for joining me. Hope to see you in the Discord server or on the Patreon. You can also follow my Instagram if you want to. I put up fresh shit pretty much every day. And you can follow me like minute by minute almost on my stories. I post I actually like post a lot more on my stories than anywhere else now because it feels like less permanent and less serious, so I don't really have to think too hard about what I'm putting up there. Alright, y'all take care, have a good night. Thank you so much for joining me, and thanks to all you that got down with the kickdown. You are saving my fucking ass. Thank you. Alright, I'll catch you later. Okay, bye-bye.